Miss Patricia Chin. She's the CEO founder of VP Records. Can you hear me, Miss Chin?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear, Curtis. Thank you.
Okay, beautiful. For those watching live, thank you so much for your patience. It's been some difficulties, some technical difficulties that we've had. With that being said, we're going to get right into it. I'm going to read the brief bio for Miss Patricia Chin. So just bear with me as I say this bio. I'm not going to be long because y'all been waiting so long. Known as the matriarch of reggae and co-founder of VP Records, Patricia Miss Pat Chin is a trailblazer in Jamaican music and culture. She's the co-founder of VP Records, the world's largest independent reggae label. Keep that in mind. With a career spanning more than 6 decades, Miss Pat has been instrumental in bringing reggae, dancehall, soca to the global stage. Born in Kingston, Jamaica, to Chinese, Indian, Jamaican family, she entered the music industry in 1958. Alongside her late husband, Vincent Randy Chin, selling jukebox records that evolved into Randy Record Mart and historic Studio 17. After migrating to New York in the mid-1970s, the Chins founded VP Records. Vincent and Pat, which became the cornerstone of a global distribution, launching, nurturing artistic talents such as Bob Marley, Beanie Man, Sean Paul, Shaggy, Gregory Isaac. Say that in my Jamaican tonality. As a pioneer woman in male-dominated field, Miss Pat broke barriers with grace, vision, and an unshakable love for Jamaican culture. Her leadership transformed VP Records into a worldwide brand with offices in New York, Miami, London, giving international exposure to a generation of Caribbean artists. Beyond business, Miss Pat is a passionate philanthropist and cultural ambassador. Through the Vincent and Pat Chin Foundation, she funds music education, donates instruments, and supports schools such as Alpha Institute in Kingston. Her 2021 memoir, Miss Pat, My Reggae Music Journey, continues that mission, which with proceeds aiding programs across Jamaica and the diaspora. Her achievement that she earned are prestigious and at length, but it includes Reggae Icon Award from the Jamaican government in 2024, as well as International Humanitarian Award, American Friends of Jamaica in 2018, Lifetime Achievement Award, Jamaican Independence Gala in 2025. And of course, she's a part of the Women Empowerment by way of the YGB, Young Gifted and Black Awards honoree for outstanding cultural entrepreneurial impact that she's been made. Honors to Mr. Carl Green for making this interview happen as well. Even in her 80s, Miss Pat remains a vibrant mentor and global representative of Jamaica's creative spirit, affectionately known as the matriarch of reggae and the godmother of the genre. She continues to uplift communities, empower women, and preserve the heartbeat of Jamaican music for generations to come. With that being said, I know I was a little bit long-winded, even though I said I was going to be brief. Miss Pat, how you doing today, beloved?
Yes, Curtis, thank you very much. That lady that you're talking about, I think it's me, but I'm not too sure. But I thank you very much. And also my listeners, your listeners, my listeners, to really treasure this day talking to you. I am blessed to have you as a speaker and a person on the air today. And I want to congratulate you for all the good work you have been doing. And all
Thank
the
you so
announcers
much.
out there.
It's truly an honor to be here with you. Thank you for your patience and just getting through the difficulties and getting started today. Like you said, the technology today is not, your forte. You go back to the days of vinyl records, possibly 8-track as well. So you've seen a history in the making. You're a walking legend. You're an icon, generations upon generations. The theme of today's interview, From Kingston to Queens, the global journey of one reggae matriarch. the foundation of reggae and its legacy has a lot to do with your contribution, and honest to you for that, Miss Pat. You began your journey in the music industry by way of Kingston, selling jukebox records, of establishing the VP Records in a new country. How did you stay true to Jamaican culture? With that being said, Miss Pat, are you there?
Gosh. Yes,
Okay.
the question. When I came here in 1977, very, very hard. With my 3 children, my 4 children, and finding where to live, where to put up shop, what school to send them to was very, very difficult. And coming to a culture that is so different from Jamaica, or little island of Jamaica. Although there were a few record stores here, but it was very few. My husband and I decided to settle down in Jamaica, Queens, which we love that name because it reminds us so much of our home, Jamaica, in the islands. So here we settled down from 1977 until now, still doing the same thing that I've been privileged to do for over 60 years now.
Wow. You said a lot. You said a mouthful. Over 60 years, you've been consistent, and honest to you for doing that. Um, Both you and your late husband, Mr. Vincent Chin, were inspired to basically move from Jamaica to Jamaica, Queens. I myself just so happened to live in Jamaica, Queens. I remember at one point I was walking on Jamaica Avenue, which your record store is at, and I saw a big banner on one of the fences. And the person who set up this interview, Mr. Carl Gray, was on the banner, and he was actually connected with yourself. So you've definitely have made an impact in the Jamaica culture in such a profound way. Um, can you just speak to just what it really means to be the matriarch, the name that you've gotten? We've seen recently where the president of the prime minister, better yet, being in America, we start to say president, but the prime minister of Jamaica honored you in front of so many. What was that like? And for you holding this torch with your husband, just speak to that, because there's a lot of young women who are watching you, who are going to be inspired by you. You've made an impact. I mean, you said Miss Pat, but I put the Mrs. in there just to honor your late husband. Just speak to that inspirational drive that continues to now motivate you. You've been with legends like Bob Marley, Gregory Isaac, some of the recent like Beanie Man, etc. You've impacted a lot of people. You're one of those icons that many people will show up to pay you honors even beyond this physical life, because you're making history, you're a living legend. So could just kind of speak to that a little bit to just inspire those women who are watching, and those now who might have had people that passed. I recently had my brother pass recently, honest to him as well. Mr. Noor, who's the CEO of this network. Today's actually the 3-year of his mother passing. So honest to that, condolence to them as well. But please speak to these young women who are watching, who you inspire every day.
Well, I should say that when I started in the late 50s, after I had my first child, I saw the need in Jamaica for the brilliant singers and the artists who had have nothing but their songs. Because, back home in Jamaica, I think we were born with the DNA to sing. Because we sing for everything. We sing for funeral, we sing for churches, we sing when we're happy, we sing when we're working. So my husband and myself decided, after having a store for about a year, decided to build a studio to really help the smaller producers and musicians and singers to showcase their talent. During those times, reggae music in the early 50s and 60s, it was not very popular, It was all R&B. But we stick to our guts and we continue with the artists. And I know them from they were like 15, 16, 17.
Wow.
Coming up in the studio. The studio opened from 9 o'clock until 9 o'clock in the night. And if they didn't have enough money to pay for the $20, if they have $5, I say, okay, go up and do your thing. And I
Wow.
pray for them to make a hit that they can come back and pay. So it was more like a community gathering,
Yes.
to help them to showcase their talent and to know that music is such a powerful tool. And then for the last 6 years, that's what I do for all my life. Coming to America, as I said, it was so hard. Coming into a culture was so different from Jamaica. You didn't speak there how they speak, you didn't look like them. And even when I started to sell reggae music, because it has such a bad stigma, I feel embarrassed sometimes to talk patois. Being I used to talk patois so much in Jamaica because that's our language, our
Yes.
local language. I was even ashamed to talk patois here. Until afterward, I realized that a lot of people love us for not who we are, but where we're from, our culture was so powerful, and our music, our food, our people, our sports. So today, I'm not ashamed, and I'm very proud to be a true-born Jamaican. And I would tell the young ladies or whoever out there want to start a business, just start where you are.
Mm-hmm.
Have a goal in mind. Work hard. Ask for help. And when you stumble, just get up again and start all over. And never be afraid to ask for help because I got a lot of help on the way. Just have a goal, work hard, and really love what you do and do what you love. And one more thing, when you reach the top, remember to bring up another person or many people with you. And always remember that you are special and you can do anything you wish to do. And that's my message to everyone out there. Just have a goal, work hard. Good people in this world will help you. Don't be afraid to ask for help and just continue in your journey.